constant innovation, unparalleled education, groundbreaking global business education you'll find only at Oxford College of Business. That's because all we do, all we are, is business education.
IBSL Towers, the newly built 12-story building of Institute of Bankers of Sri Lanka, was declared open under the patronage of Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe today. Delivering the keynote address, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe emphasized that existing finances will be utilized in creating an export economy.
Finance is something that has to be managed prudently by looking at long-term sustainability and its short-term profit. That is why the government is interested in keeping a financial safety net mechanism. It is the role of the state regulators to keep the system stable while individuals take care of themselves. This is the market mechanism we need to see in the financial sector of the economy. We need financial businesses and risk management capacity building in which the IBSL will have a new role to play. The open market economy has matured, creating enormous opportunities for development of our country and society. We are also proposing an international financial center, which will change the landscape of the financial system and the economy of Sri Lanka. This requires you to further modernize the education and training systems to fulfill the roles expected of you.
Also addressing the gathering, Central Bank Governor Dr. Indrajit Kumaraswamy explained the significance of a private sector-driven development strategy for Sri Lanka.
For us in Sri Lanka, if you look at our fiscal deficit and debt dynamics, clearly a state-driven development model is a non-starter. It's just not possible. We don't have the fiscal space to do it. So it's a purely pragmatic position to say that this has to be a private sector-driven development strategy for this country. And there are those who say at a time when the world economy is subdued, that international trade is sluggish, growth is subdued. So is it sensible to have an export-led strategy when you have some headwinds in the world economy? And in my view, the answer to that is whatever challenges that may exist in the world economy are trumped by some very special advantages Sri Lanka enjoys. We are 20 miles from the fastest growing large economy. We are right in the middle of China's maritime Silk Road. We have excellent international relations with everybody, including the capital surplus countries of East and Southeast Asia. The geopolitics of the Indian Ocean are playing to our advantage at the moment. So if you bring all these things together, there is a great opportunity that can be leveraged. On top of that, if you take the various trade agreements that are being negotiated, if we are successful, one could say in maybe 12 months' time that Sri Lanka would be unique in that it would have preferential access to a market of over 3 billion people. It's somewhat ironic that foreigners seem to have more confidence in our economy than our own private sector. There is foreign money coming into our stock market. There is some foreign money coming into the government securities market. Yet, we're not really seeing the animal spirits of the domestic private sector activated in the way it could be.